This is amazing.
That thing's very
This bass is fucking incredible. I gigged.
so sick.
I went to the sewer, and I gigged this all night, and I was like, I got compliments all night on my tone. Everybody, this is Nick with the Bass Channel, and this is the Lowdown show where we talk about some gear, give you some kind of honest opinions and some hot takes. And just a moment ago, you saw me eating my words. I'm gonna be honest with you, I used to not particularly care for this brand. I talked a little bit of trash about him, unfairly so. When I was a retailer, I was always very, very critical of any product coming out of China, especially at an extremely, extremely low price point, thinking how is it possible that something that amount of money could be any good? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Harley Benton was cool enough to send us a couple basses, and I gigged the ever-loving hell out of this bass the other day, and it was nuts. I was absolutely blown away. If you haven't known already, this is the Harley Benton Enhanced Series MP-4MN, all natural. And it's got two different pickups, as you can see here. It's got their P-Bass style pickup and their Stingray Humbucker style pickup. You have some controls here. We have a master volume, a pan pot, bass, boost and cut, and treble boost and cut. 6-bolt. I really, really do like this truss wheel right here as well. So pound for pound, this has got a lot of the features that I like to see in a bass. Extremely cheap. So again, very, very skeptical. Does it sound okay? I gigged with it and I was absolutely blown away. I got compliments all night on the tone. I was playing through my Fender Rumble 500 and it was one of the most comfortable feeling and best sounding basses I played in a long time. I'm gonna run down some of the tones. Like I said, if you don't like it, leave us in the comments. Let us know. That's the whole point of this. We want to start a conversation. Give us some pluses and some minuses. I'm gonna run down some tones. So that was everything set, completely flat, totally 12 o'clock. Let's mess with the blend knob a little bit. So, counterintuitive to me, because I'm a dumb guy, if I spin toward the bridge, I would think it would go to the humbucker, but it actually goes to the neck. It's just counterintuitive for me, so I just couldn't figure it out. But yeah, so I'm gonna spin back here toward the bridge, but we're actually going to the P pickup. Take it over to the humbucker and the bridge. I'm playing with the strings that came on it originally. Like I said, I gigged with it all night long, and I've been playing with it at my house just to get comfortable with it, just to kind of get the feel for it. So the strings, truth be told, are a little bit dead. But even that being said, I still think it's a really versatile bass. I love the controls. I love the way it sounds. To be a little bit critical, when I was playing live, I felt like this bridge pickup lost a lot of low end. Just when I was playing live in a band situation, I felt like it lost a lot of low end. Now, I can put that back by using this control deck, by boosting the bass a little bit. But then when I would move back to the split single coil here toward the front, then I would have way too much bass. So it did feel a little bit unbalanced. I would say at some point, maybe I might put in a different humbucker here in the bridge, but honestly, stock, it was crazy good. I was absolutely blown away. Good slap tones. Good finger style tones. It took distortion extremely well too. I used the Dark Glass X7 as both a distortion and a DI box, a little bit EQ, whatever. Mostly I'll just use it for the distortion though. And it took those pedals super well. So that was really cool. That was an added bonus because a lot of my natural tone when I'm playing live is very affected. In a 3-piece band situation, I'm trying to do maybe some keyboard kind of sound or just to fill it out, just to take up some space. And it took pedals super well. Again, as far as back to the construction, totally blown away at just how quality it is. I love this bridge. Maybe we can cut in some B-roll. I absolutely love this bridge. Really nice. And an added bonus, which I didn't realize immediately out of the gate, it's actually string through. It's actually string through construction. These ferrules are pretty thin. I can tell some of this stuff is going to be kind of pop metal given the dollars that you're spending. But to get a string through 6-bolt active bass at this price point was just unbelievable to me, given how well it played. Completely out of the box, setup was great, intonation was awesome. Again, maybe to be a little bit critical, I can see some discoloration at some points in the neck here. And also the neck is clearly more yellow. Oops, let me turn the volume off. And also the neck is definitely much more yellow wood than the body, which, I don't know, from a visual aspect just kind of bummed me out a little bit. But again, grand scheme of things, amazing. Also has a 0 fret, which is really cool. My American-made P-bass doesn't have a 0 fret. You don't see that on a lot of really high-end basses, so put in a 0 fret. Yeah, I love this super big string tree as well. That's definitely a sign of quality. I can tell on this Enhanced series, they put a little bit of extra attention to detail. They still got you in at a really reasonable, kind of beginner to intermediate level price point. I think it's sub $300 or something. The final point is $279, I think it goes for. So that is extremely reasonable for what you're getting on this bass. So yeah, I have never seen a store in the United States ever have one of these. I'm pretty sure you can only get them online from the retailer. I think you can only order them at least when you're here in the States. But if you happen to have a couple of extra dollars and you're willing to kind of roll with it a little bit, it's great. I think it makes for a really cool piece. Yeah, I like it. So again, eating my words on anything I ever said about Harley Benton in the past. Great bass. Really, really cool for the dollars. Really cool for me as a gigging musician. Very sturdy instrument. Yeah, it sounded killer. So, yeah. Anyway, once again, this is Nick with the Bass Channel. This is the Lowdown. Tell me what you guys think. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Have you played it? Is it junk? Is it rad? Let me know. Once again, you guys, Nick with the Lowdown, and thank you very much for watching.